Imagine looking up at the night sky and sensing that something is wrong. Not because of what you see, but because of what you don't. The stars are still there, the moon still rises, the sun still rules the day, and yet, somewhere beyond the edge of human vision, something massive has crossed an invisible boundary. A planet with no star, no home, no predictable path. A rogue planet has entered our solar system. It does not announce itself. It does not crash in with fire and sound. It arrives silently. And from that moment on, nothing in our cosmic neighborhood is truly safe. This is not a story about a single collision. This is a story about gravity, chaos, and slow destruction. This is the story of what would happen if a rogue planet entered our solar system. A rogue planet is not born evil, it is born unlucky. These worlds form like any other planet inside young star systems, but during the violent early years of planetary formation, gravity plays rough. Giant planets shift their positions, stars pass too close, orbits collapse, and some planets are flung away, ejected into the cold darkness between stars. No sun to orbit, no warmth, no stable future. They wander the galaxy alone. Astronomers believe there may be billions of rogue planets drifting through the Milky Way, more planets without stars than stars themselves. Most will never meet another system, but not all of them. Now imagine one of these worlds drifting just close enough to the edge of our solar system for the sun to notice. Gravity reaches out, and the trap closes. At first, nothing changes on Earth. The rogue planet enters from the distant outer darkness, beyond Neptune, moving at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. Its size matters. If it is small, like Mars, it is dangerous. If it is massive, like Jupiter, it is catastrophic, because gravity does not care about intention, only mass. As the rogue planet moves inward, the first victims are the outer worlds. Neptune's orbit begins to wobble. Uranus tilts even further. Kuiper belt objects scatter like dust. Comets are disturbed, countless icy bodies knocked from their ancient paths. The solar system begins to shake itself awake. Long before we ever see the rogue planet, Earth feels its consequences. Comets rain inward toward the sun. Some burn harmlessly, others do not. Impacts increase across the inner solar system. Not extinction level, yet, but frequent enough to change history. Astronomers notice something disturbing. Planetary orbits no longer match predictions. Mathematics begins to fail. Something massive is pulling from the shadows. As the rogue planet approaches Jupiter's orbit, the real danger begins. Jupiter is the giant guardian of our solar system. Its gravity shapes everything. And now another giant has arrived to challenge it. The two massive worlds begin a gravitational duel. Space itself twists under the strain. Jupiter's moons are destabilized. Asteroid belts are stretched and torn. Trajectories that were stable for billions of years collapse in months. Earth's orbit remains mostly intact, for now. But the balance is breaking. The rogue planet does not need to hit Earth to destroy it. It only needs to pass close enough. As it moves deeper, the sun's gravitational grip weakens. The solar system begins to behave like a crowded room where everyone is suddenly shoved at once. Mars shifts first, then Earth. Only slightly, but slightly is enough. The length of our year changes. Seasons drift. Climate patterns destabilize. Satellites detect subtle changes in Earth's orbit and rotation. Days grow longer by milliseconds, then seconds. The moon's orbit responds next. Tides grow stronger, then unpredictable. Coastal flooding becomes routine. Storms intensify. Earth's crust begins to feel unfamiliar stress. Earthquakes increase in frequency worldwide, not because tectonics have changed, but because gravity has. This is real science. We know this can happen. Astronomers have observed star systems ripped apart by passing rogue worlds. We have seen planets ejected mid-formation. We have modeled gravitational chaos in computer simulations. Our solar system survives because it is quiet. A rogue planet makes it loud. As the intruder moves closer to the inner solar system, it finally becomes visible to the naked eye. A new object appears in the night sky. At first it looks like a star, then it grows brighter, bigger. It begins to cast shadows at night. The sky feels crowded, Fear spreads, not because people understand what is happening, but because something ancient inside the human brain recognizes a threat from above. The rogue planet's gravity now actively reshapes Earth. Tidal forces stretch the planet itself. The crust flexes, fault lines weaken, volcanoes awaken in chains across the globe. Not all at once, but enough to darken the skies with ash. The climate collapses further. If the rogue planet pulls Earth slightly farther from the sun, global temperatures fall, ice expands, glaciers advance. If it pulls us closer, oceans warm dangerously. Methane releases from permafrost. The greenhouse effect accelerates. Either way, stability is gone. Civilizations strain. Food systems fail first. Then infrastructure. Humanity does not disappear instantly, but history fractures. As the rogue planet approaches its closest pass, the solar system reaches a moment of decision. There are only 3 possible outcomes. First, the rogue planet passes through and leaves, even this best case. Scenario is devastating. Orbits are permanently altered. Asteroid impacts continue for thousands of years. Earth never returns to its original balance. Second, the rogue planet is captured by the sun. The solar system gains a new permanent member. This is worse, because now chaos is no longer temporary. The gravitational dance never ends. Earth's orbit may slowly decay or stretch. The moon could be ejected or collide with Earth. Life survives only if it adapts faster than gravity changes. Third, the worst outcome. The rogue planet interacts violently with Jupiter or Saturn and is slingshotted inward toward us. In this scenario, Earth's orbit collapses, not suddenly, but fatally. The sun's dominance breaks. Earth is pulled into a chaotic loop between massive gravitational forces. Tidal heating melts the crust. The atmosphere begins to leak into space. Oceans evaporate. The planet becomes unrecognizable, not through explosion, but through exhaustion. Eventually, Earth either collides with another world or is flung out of the solar system entirely. A rogue planet of our own. Cold, dark, dead. This is not fantasy. This is how gravity behaves when order is disturbed. The universe is not violent by nature. It is indifferent. Our solar system feels permanent because we live inside a calm moment. But calm moments do not last forever. Stars move, galaxies collide, and planets wander. Somewhere in the Milky Way right now, rogue planets are drifting through the dark, silent, massive, unstoppable. Most will never find us. But all it takes is one. And that raises a final question. If our solar system has survived this long by chance, how many other worlds were not so lucky? And what if the next rogue planet is already on its way, still invisible, still silent, already falling toward us?